So I know I'm late to the party, but we actually finally have the announcement of the Sajam Slam teams. Here are your teams, Sajam Slam 4. And to be transparent, we don't know the teams either. So as this is being announced, I'm actually tuning in on my phone to see what's going to happen with teams. Team Nephew. So yes, SK, my liege, my student, my protege. It's time for her to spread her wings. She was picked up onto Team Nephew with Karq, Sykkuno. Sykkuno was like the pitch hitter for the actual Sajam Slam TwitchCon finals, who was filling in for Doki Bird because Doki Bird couldn't make it to the finals in person. So, that's kind of like 1.5 of my team already stolen by Lord Nephew there, along with Machina X Flayon on Team Nephew. Definitely looking like a stacked team from second seed to top seed. Team Shine, he's kind of getting like the VTuber Goober squad again, along with Curious Joy. He has Huntress. Huntress is super dangerous. She's back again. Curious Joy joins the fray. Mogu and Shumimi, who stopped by the stream the other day. Sean keeps getting the Goober VTuber squad. Team JB has FeedyX, Jake and Bake, Shanik, Gumi. So I believe Gumi was on JB's team before, yeah. And the rest of the squad is new for Lord JB there. Should be a powerful squad. I just remember Gumi was dangerous with the Blanca. Jake and Bake, I know, has a super strong Luke. And FeedyX, I think he's playing Rashid now. He was doing a lot of Cammy in the first slam, but now he's been playing Rashid, so it makes sense that he's under the leadership of JB. Chakotay is the new coach on the block. He got the other part of the returning Brian F squad. He got Coefficient there. Super strong for the first seed. So we're going to see SK go up against Coefficient now. That is wild. Robbie Rotten there as well, who I believe is the voice actor for Deku. Yeah, Deku. You guys know what that is. Amor returns as well in the second tier, and then Fairlight Excalibur there as the new member on the squad. Team Diaphone next. Got Lord Boxbox. Boxbox is so powerful. Skara. Is his name pronounced Asa? I'm still learning some of the members of the squad here. And Froden. Yeah, Team TFT. And I guess Diaphone as well. I think he was saying he plays a little bit, so they might end up playing. Hopefully that's what happens. They get distracted with other games. Finally, that brings us to little old Team Brian F. All sham, no wow. Coney, Stans, Bricky, myself. And there's definitely no unifying theme to tie us together whatsoever. Just a bunch of unique individuals, bright-eyed and starry, ready to compete, give it their all. Just a ragtag group of young, upstart gamers ready to take on the world without having the weight and pressure of taxes and mortgages staring them down. Yeah, okay, we got a little bit of an older squad. Kind of older, kind of wider dudes, We're chilling. We're hanging out, man. I did lean into it a little bit. Team age average of 36, gonna beat these kids down with experience. But yeah, everyone's leaning into it. They're all roasting us, calling us Team Unk. Time to spam DI. See, like you train them up and then your prodigies turn against you. And then even freaking Capcom fighters, dude, Team Unks. Why do they don't, you are supposed to be an independent third party to this whole experience, Capcom fighters. TikTok versus taxes, not too bad. So I told the team office hours are open. Coney hit me up. We're in the Discord. We're trying to play. I told the team, I was like, look, my schedule weekdays, I'm not really free until after a certain period of time, but I can you can chat, I can chat back, I can prepare notes, I can prepare videos, prepare material that you can work on when you have time, yada, yada. Coney was like, oh, by the way, I have a kid, so it's hard to schedule. Are you available between 9 a.m. and 3 p.m.? And I was like, no, those are my least available hours. But I like that about Coney. He's a 9 to 5er in the content world. That's actually really reassuring. I do respect that, setting the boundaries. I want to learn from these guys. I definitely want to learn more about their content game from all of these guys. That's kind of what I want. They're going to be asking me about how do I frame trap with Ryu? How do I, and I'm like, so your YouTube channel. So how did your editor and you synchronize on, they're like, bro, they're spamming DI right now. And Ken is doing low forward into Jinrai over and over. What do I do? I was like, well, if you just, that sponsorship plug you got right there. So did you reach out to them first? Did you have a manager that's going to be all I'm thinking about. Hello.
Howdy, coach. How you doing?
What's going on, man? Doing good. How are you?
What up? It's good to actually meet you
Yes,
officially. I don't
sir.
think we've actually ever met before. I don't know if you know how I play fighting. I don't know if you saw the Tekken Slam.
I understand. And I understand we're polar opposites, but my job is to enable your
absolutely are.
degen as much. I will not play your
Okay.
style, but I respect your style heavily, and it works. And that's
All right,
that's
sure,
what I
sure.
like. So I will.
I am
the
Omega
best to enable it.
simple strike throw.
Yes. No, that's good.
Basically, all I will do in a scramble is just
Oh yeah.
like there's so much more, right? But it's like, I do that. Chat told me like I could do this, then go this beats mash. Like I have
Yes.
the execution down. It's just when I look up these like Ryu guides, they're 20 minutes long and I'm like, dude, I just want 3 combos. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? I'm
So-
not trying to look at all that stuff.
Abandon jab 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 ODDP. What you just did, the Tatsu one. Yes, do that. Do that into the meaty Hashogeki. That's the palm thing you did. Just do that. That's gonna be your scramble. So the thing I think you should work on is converting that to a drive rush cancel. So that's the only like branching path I think that would be worth investigating to build on this. But
Sure.
your basic one, let's get rid of ODDP. Never do that as a combo ender. You got your
So,
scramble
so
combo.
you're thinking like this into. Can I drive rush that? No.
No, so the jabs you did.
You mean the jabs? Yeah.
Even that you can drive rush cancel, and then you would
Sure.
do from a jab.
I would do
drive
more
rush cancel,
jabs, right?
You
like
would do
this.
one jab. No, just one. So
Like that, right? That's good, right? That's really good.
Yeah.
I'm punching
yeah,
him a lot. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Do
so
that
you do from
never.
the jab.
So after a jab drive rush cancel, the best move you can do, or the only move that connects, is another jab right after.
Okay.
But do you know that like drive rush cancels give you extra frame advantage? Like your moves are all enhanced. All of your normals are more plus on hit and block. So when you do jab, drive rush cancel into jab, that jab from the drive rush cancel, the enhanced one, actually lets you link into medium punch. So it lets you like go into the next strength of button. So
Got it. Okay.
no, do
Sure.
after the cancel, do jab
Mhm.
first. So
Oh, I see.
yeah. And then
Like
there
that?
you go.
Got it. Okay.
And that's a general rule, right? So like if you do a jab drive rush cancel, the first thing you can combo into is another jab, but that jab is better now, which lets you link it to a medium. Same thing with medium
Sure.
drive rush cancels in general, like medium drive rush cancel to medium combos, which lets you then link into a heavy. That's kind of like
Sure.
the climbing the tree that you can do with drive rush cancel. That'll set up more combos. I gotta like double check his full routing.
Sure.
I mean, you're cool with frame data, right?
Yeah. I can. I don't do much with it. If you feed it to me, I will digest it. But I'm very
So
much a
the
a
game
vibes
feeds
player.
it to you, right? I think the only thing we need that is just to quickly figure out combos, and then we can forget about it. Just do one move and then just let go. So that says, see on the top
Sure.
bar, it says 7 in blue. That means the top bar is you, the bottom bar is him. You're +7. So a 7 frame
Got
move or
it,
faster
okay.
will combo. So what I'm getting at is on that back heavy punch, I think you can link after. You'll be plus enough to do another move in that combo route.
Got it. So that's
I'll
7 frames. So if I pop this, I'll have. Got it. Okay. I see.
So you see that medium is 7 frames on hit, and it's on the left
Sure.
it says 6 frame startup. That means that medium can combo into another medium right away. So medium is a combo.
Gotcha. Okay. So all I'll do in terms of like cash out, let's say I get like a drive impact or something where he's not going to crumple, but if I get drive impact, I'll just pop this and like, this does 60. It gets me pretty far, like,
Yeah.
but there's better ways. There are better ways to like stop scaling and
Yeah, I mean, in general, that's just a meter thing. You shouldn't put yourself in burnout unless it's going to kill. So it's more
Sure.
like, do I do 2 drive rush? Like, if I have 3 and some change meter, do I do
could just
2
do-
drive rush
yeah.
cancels or just 1? That's more
Sure.
where, like, that's the only active decisions you should be making in that moment.
sure.
I got to double check because I don't play, I always forget his combo routes. I'll figure out, like, a basic scramble combo, but I think the main one you're doing right now is great. Now, if you
Okay.
want to practice your scramble and, like, looping, what I think is the best thing to do in your spare time, if you can, get in training mode, is to turn on a handful of settings, which will
Okay.
let you loop your offense and just keep your muscle memory. And
The
then-
execution of it, sure.
yeah. So like, you can, if you pause, you can set him to do on wake up a button.
Oh, I would like that because I've been trying to integrate this. Obviously trying to kill frames into this too, so I can get the wake up on that. So
Yes,
just so I
absolutely.
can catch somebody on wake because like
This training
that's
mode is
one thing I
amazing.
don't. Yeah, that's great. That's one thing I don't use a lot, which is this meaty this. Like I'm not doing enough. It's just on wake up, I'll either like bop or I'll just go right into that. Sometimes I'll empty jump if I think they're gonna do
Like on their wake up, you're saying like your pressure
Yes.
options. Yeah,
I'll just do
so
straight up jab with that.
I think the most valuable thing, and this is what I almost had permanently on, you set the dummy to do their wake up 4-frame jab. That's like their fastest move, right? So like
Sure.
your option to check bad offense is wake up button usually, and that's gonna be, it's not here. It's gonna be in the reversal settings, and this gets like deep, dude. You can.
Oh my god.
No, this training mode. Smash, dude. Like this training mode is I'm telling you, like it's amazing. So you can set multiple options, so you can cycle through options, you can delay them. So yeah, just set this one, and now you have to turn it on first. So you have it in the option. Yeah, Y. There you go. Okay. So now when he wakes up, it'll press a jab.
Okay.
And the other thing to do, I would also pause and then go to the dummy settings again.
Okay.
Let's turn these settings on as your default and save it. So
Sure.
block should be on block after first attack. So if you drop your combo, he'll start blocking, which makes sense.
Okay, cool.
And then recovery at the very bottom. Right now, he's in recover in place. I would change this to recover backward because 99%
Most
of the
people are
time.
gonna do that.
Right. Do you recover backward? This is the other beginner thing that like
Yeah,
you
all
have
the time.
to do. Perfect. You got it. That's what I'm going to drill for everybody else. Always recover backwards. Like, don't even think about it. Just always recover backwards.
Sure.
Perfect. Now you can do your jab, 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 Tatsu combo, and then do your Hashogeki, the palm meaty, and you get a combo from that if you mash his jab.
Can I not get it anymore? I think it's because before I wasn't doing the dash to catch it, but there you go.
There you go. So that one knocks him in the air, and if you get fancy with it, you can definitely pick that up. Maybe we'll.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you would do a drive rush after into a button. And if you're in the corner, I think... Oh, yeah, there you go.
Got it. Okay.
And we can keep it building on that. You can probably just do a DP after. There's better combos. I'm going to have to double-check those.
Okay.
Beautiful. Beautiful. And that's so meter efficient because it's a raw drive rush. That's only one bar.
Sure.
So the other thing in training mode, so on those reversal settings, let's go to that menu again. So there's also block reversal. So let's put jab on block reversal. And also, I would say put it on crouching jab. So for both of these, let's change both of these to crouching light punch.
Okay.
Along with the wake up reversal. We can turn this one, just turn off wake up reversal for now. Just Y on it. And so this time you're going to see that when you do the meaty Hashogeki and they block it, you will be plus. You can move again if they block it on wake up. And if they press jab, you will get a frame trap. You will hit them first. So you press jab there.
Okay. I see. Okay.
So I know this is maybe I'm getting too technical.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. But all you have to understand is that if you're always doing something, the bar will be always filled with colors, right? If you're not leaving any gaps. You see how by the 19 there's two black bars right there?
Right. That's neutral.
That was after your dash, but before your Hashogeki. The green is your Hashogeki startup. You dashed and you left a gap of 2 frames and then you did Hashogeki. This game has like a 5 frame input buffer, so you should always be buffering your inputs. You'll get used to it as you go, but there should be no gap. So that should have been dash, no gap, straight to the green Hashogeki, and that will make it so that your Hasho is super airtight. And yeah, this setup is great because everything is bufferable. Now
so
there, you did your Hashogeki perfectly, but you see how the jab you were late. Yeah.
I just didn't do anything after. I was just trying to tighten up the Hasho because, like, I got to get back into the buffering system. So I haven't, just to give you, like, my background. So I got what I'll basically do is when the game came out, I got Diamond on DJ, and it's like the master grind takes way too long. And I'm a variety streamer, so, like, I don't want to, like, play the game that much. So I got Diamond on DJ, and I played Bison when he came out, got him to almost Diamond. I was like, all right, I got bored. And then I randomly just got the hankering to play Ryu to Diamond, so it's like and then I did it, and it was just very fun, you know. It's like that's usually where I drop off characters, but it's like I don't play the game that regularly, so it's like I understand the game's sense, and I get like, you know, execution. I understand a lot of sort of the basic stuff. It's just getting used to the buffer system, like you said, maybe figuring out the best routes for stuff, maybe even figuring out. So one thing that kept getting me when I was playing, I just got back into it on Tuesday and started playing again, sort of light cross up like that. I don't know what to do with that. Usually it's on me waking up. Maybe there's no answer. Maybe it's just blocking,
like when,
you know.
They're doing it to you, you're saying?
Yeah, let's say that I'm waking up and they do like a light cross up. Is there an answer for that, or is it just block and then you're back in neutral?
That's why I asked you about the back roll. So you said you always back roll. Are you sure you always back roll? Like, are we speaking the same language?
I do. It's on sweep. You back roll on sweep?
No. I guess yeah.
I'm thinking sweep. I do not. My defense is dog ass. So I'm getting hit by sweep.
Yeah, I would say the solution is stop getting hit by sweep.
True.
So that is the solution. But like, if they're actually doing that, yeah, you just gotta block. You can also try to go for perfect parry. Like that's what a lot of people do while you're blocking. Don't always like a thing I noticed with some of the players in the slam the first time. It's like they think parry is a replacement for blocking. While you're blocking, you can fish for a perfect parry. It's like an RNG chance. Like, oh, I was blocking, but I also happened to accidentally get a perfect parry. Great. It's a 2-frame window, so it's kind of literally like RNG. And they have to specifically stop their pressure, jump in your face, and do nothing to bait it. So it's a rather really low-risk option. So in those situations, I would go, okay, I'm going to go block the cross-up, and I'm going to tap perfect parry while blocking and just hope for the best. And if I get a perfect parry, I get a free throw, baby. It's like, fuck them. Like, throw them into the corner.
Sure. So the idea is I'm just down backing or just backing, and then I just pop L2. I'm on pad, so I'm on L2. So I just pop the L2 to try to get that RNG chance.
While you're blocking, yes.
Sure.
I would think about parry as an RNG chance in addition on top of your blocking. Understood. And also to be clear, when you're blocking the cross up, it's a jump in, so that means you have to be blocking standing, right? So
yeah.
Okay, you got it.
What kept happening to me is like I would wake up and I would block it, but I'm like, okay, is there something I can do? Because obviously you can't like ODDP because then you're going to go the wrong way. So it's like, I was wondering if there was a way to just stuff that outright. If not, it makes sense. It's just another mix. So.
It depends on how airtight their setup is. So like maybe if they're a little sloppy, they leave too much space, you can actually walk under than DP. You know what I mean? Like these are not airtight setups you're describing. But in general, if they did the jump angle the right way, that's the whole point, is that they earned a knockdown. Now they're going to force you into block stun, and after the jump light, either you get hit and they get a combo, or if you block it, they can immediately go for a strike throw.
Understood. Okay.
And the light kick is very low block stun, so they're going to have to do something right away, or else you can mash out with a button. Like your crouching light punch would be your get off me button. Crouching light punch is always like the fastest button.
Yeah.
Or you can ODDP, like, hey, if you're going to try to strike throw me right here, I'm going to ODDP now after you block the jump in. But I would just block. Like, the main thing that I'm trying to stress with, I haven't had a chance to talk to everybody, but like there's like a couple main principles I've learned from the last slam.
Yeah.
Don't be scared of like getting thrown, and then don't be scared. Like if you are mid-screen and they're pressuring you, if someone does 3 lights on you, 1, 2, 3 jab, you can just start walking away. It's over.
Sure.
Like, and if you're holding down back and they throw you, it's not the end of the world. So like the take the throw is a meme in the Street Fighter community, because like if they throw you and then you back roll, it's literally back to neutral. It's
a meme in our world too. I know what you mean. I hear you.
Yep, exactly. You get it. Now the only thing is, I would say, like, I do want you to do a little bit of mechanical practice just to get those reps. So like these settings I'm setting up here with you, I want this to be saved so that every time you boot up the training mode, it should be sort of like this. And this way, like, I want to see you do like this into Hashogeki, jab, and then frame trap him. And like you should just be looping. This should be like 10 minutes of just loop stuff like this.
Definitely.
And then it gets a little bit the next layer. Yeah, so you can can combo.
Yeah.
And you can hit confirm that combo because you can get multiple jabs. So try to loop it.
Yeah. Okay.
This kind of stuff where you have a handful of airtight conversions and airtight frame traps, you will just loop people to master rank.
Okay. I'll do this on my own time. I don't want to make you keep watching. So
no, it's all good. I'm trust me, dude. I'm down to watch the boring stuff, so don't worry about that. But I will give you one more setting just to crank this up to the next level.
Yeah.
So
please.
You can set multiple options here. So what I'm getting at is eventually you'll combine it so that on wake up, sometimes they'll block, sometimes they'll press the button. Yeah. So that means that if they get hit, you should hit confirm to your drive rush combo on your meaty Hashogeki, and if they block, you should do the frame trap. So on wake up reversal, if you go back to that, the different tab, so we can turn this on, and then we can turn empty on for like, I think you just leave it on empty. Because the dummy is set to block, so you can turn a few of these on to change the odds. So there's 5, right? Sure. I would just turn empty on for like 3 of them. So that means 1 out of 4 times he'll do crouch and light punch. And if he does that, if he does that, then you should convert to that drive rush combo you did. But if he blocks, he's gonna do crouch and light punch. And on the same thing on block, you can on the block reversal, you can also add the empties. So this means that you're now practicing the hit confirm as well, and you're practicing both options. So I would practice doing the one on hit where he flies in the air, get that to muscle memory, practice it on block to do the frame trap, then put them both on, practice each one, and then turn off empty in between, and that way you build the layers, and you can just loop this exercise, and that way your pressure will always be airtight, and your muscle memory will be down.
Yeah, I like that, because that's one issue that I really struggle with, which is actually, like, hit confirming. Like, if we're doing, like, you know, I can do this all day, but if we're doing, like, this into that, which is, like, so important in this game, right? Like, crouching medium into drive rush is, like, half the game. I do not do that, because, you know, I don't have the confidence in hit confirming, so honestly, being able to build that into the training mode is going to help me a lot, I think.
So for that, there's an even easier setting. I would just pause the game and go to dummy settings. And then we had block after first attack. Just on here, just go random. Just put it on random. Now, the exercise here would be if the low forward to dry rush cancel hits, you should combo into, I think it's stand heavy punch with Ryu. But if they block it, throw right away.
Okay, sure.
So that's a block. You should, So that should be the jab.
Yeah.
Yep. Perfect.
Really? Okay.
That easy. Now, if it hits,
but if it hits, obviously it won't work. Yeah, I see. Okay, cool.
And you can even, to test this even further, the last setting. I know I'm going overboard, but this excites me. Sorry.
No, it's good. It's good to have this because like this will be what we build on.
Yeah.
I will have difficulty sort of integrating this myself, but if you give me homework and like, hey, do act like you're doing right now, that's something I can do on my own time.
For sure. And I think we can save these settings so you have it like ready to go. So the last one was, let's go back to reversal settings. Reversal after damage. So if they get hit, what do? I would put crouch and light punch here as well. Or maybe like ODDP. Maybe
I was going to say ODDP, right? Because like...
it really sends it home that you fucked up the combo. And then you can also use the same setting to practice the low forward drive rush, which I think is huge. If you do low forward drive rush on block into throw, and then if it hits, you do a combo, that's like 90% of the game.
Sure.
I'm not even kidding. Yeah, perfect. And then there you would do... I guess I'll get those combos for you. I'll figure out those combos you do from these situations, and I'll send them to you.
Oh, that's valuable. I like that a lot, because this is going to help me to, like... That's my biggest issue, is just, like, reacting in time. But I see what you mean. It's like, if I'm not tight enough and he gets hit, he's going to eat... Yeah, okay.
Yep. Yeah, people tend to... Their eyes glaze over once I start setting up this nerd shit. But, like, once the exercise clicks, this is, like, the fastest and most satisfying way, in my opinion, to iterate on these things. Because you have your routes, and then you just keep getting the muscle memory down, and then in a real match, suddenly you're fucking people up. Like, it just comes out in a real match without you even thinking.
All right, I'll keep up on this. Okay. Cool. I think I'm good for now then. Hit me up with those routes. Just give me like one or two on each. Just like whatever you think is good in the scramble, sort of up close, and then one like, let's say I land drive impact, right? Just like maybe like one for cash, like full cash out. Like I'm doing is just the this thing, which is not good, but whatever. But maybe one or two for cash out and one or two for like, maybe one drive rush or like save meter or whatever.
Yeah, here, I'm taking notes. So we need the punch counter DI combo, a cash out one, and a meter efficient one. We need a scramble combo, which I honestly think it's just going to be the jab tatsu. I think that's what it's going to be, your basic one.
I just got to convert off that.
Yeah, we need the meaty Hashogeki combo, and then low forward dry rush combo. And that's like 90% of the game right there, dude.
Honestly, when it comes to the actual like sort of gameplay theory, I think I'm in a pretty good spot, which is like, conditioning, sort of the higher level stuff, just because I played fighting games forever. Not to say that I'm good at them, but I get them,
No, dude, you're sick. You're actually really, like, you're much more, like, naturally talented than I am at games. Like, you are, I'm so garbage, like, month one, so slow. I have to do the nerd shit to pick it up, but I've seen you pick stuff up super quick, and I really respect that. So,
thank you.
You know what you're doing. So we'll just add the nerdy technical stuff to bridge those pieces together, and then but you
honestly
have, like,
that's what I'm asked
ready.
That I'm very bad at that because my brain doesn't work that way. So having you in my corner here is gonna be good. So just send me over whatever you got. I'm gonna keep pumping on this. Maybe we'll talk Sunday.
All right, sounds good.
All right, brother. Great talking to you. Talk to you soon.
For sure. All right, peace.
See ya.
I'm actually so stoked to see Coney play. He has like the aspect of gaming that I don't possess, because I just have to put in the reps and really digest things on a technical level for it to like click it all. But he has that natural game sense. What a nice young man. That's what I'm saying.